Abandon ship! Abandon ship! Time to abandon ship! That's right, folks. This is pretend Commodore Tony reporting for duty. In actuality, Admiral Tony, commissioned in the Texas Navy and credential. So instead of abandon ship, perhaps I should say, man overboard! Now what is that all about? Good question you should ask, and allow me to explain. The sea ship at Rust Bucket Garbage Scow, the Steve Irwin, is in that island off of Scotland and is being detained there by the authorities because a fishing group or company from the Maltese Islands has filed a lawsuit causing the ship to be detained, and in order for the good Captain Kangaroo, Admiral Beauregard Watson, who was with the vessel at the time, in order for him to get it out of there to take to the Faroe Islands to join the other rust buckets in the harassment of the people of the Faroe Islands, he must post a $1.4 million bond, close to $1.5 million. So he made an appeal to suckers around the world to give the money. So you know what he did? He didn't stay with this ship like all captains do. Nah, well, because he's not credentialed, according to an article in the magazine The New York in 2007. He abandoned ship. Abandoned ship! He flew off to South Africa. South Africa? What the Hades is he doing in South Africa when he's supposed to be in the Faroe Islands? Eh? A neighboring country of South Africa is a nation called Namibia. And currently they're engaging in seal hunting. Because the seals, well, their skins are worth a lot. In addition, the seals are eating a lot of the fish that the fishing industry needs there in Namibia. So girly men from Sea Shipper were in Namibia trying to cause trouble, with the Namibian military chased after them, and being the brave, hardy men of the sea in the night, they ran off with their tails between their legs and crossed the South African border. But here's the best part. A few weeks ago, Captain Kangaroo, Admiral Beauregard Watson, he said, in reference to the Faroe Islands, and that it's against the law in the Faroe Islands to interfere with the whale hunt that's going to take place. And he said, that's fine. I have plenty of volunteers willing to go to jail. The volunteers were willing to go to jail, not him. As well as, and now it seems like his volunteers in Namibia, they weren't willing to go to a Namibian jail now, were they? Nah. But the volunteers in the Faroe Islands are willing to get a Viking welcome in a Viking jail. So says, you see, the girly men want to go to a Faroe Island jail so they can enjoy Viking hospitality. Hey, it isn't over till the Fat Tony sings. But here, listen to this. Animal Planet announced that they're going to do a spin-off of Whale Wars and the Faroe Islands. So once again, they need dramatic footage to get viewership on the program and donations from suckers. So here's how they're going to get this dramatic footage. They're going to place those devices in the bottom of the water that emit sounds like sonar, claiming that those devices cause the whales to swim away from the Faroe Islands. But you know something, kids? You eco-terrorist environmentalists have been claiming for years that the reason why the whales beached themselves because the United States Navy, isn't it always the problem, the United States, places sonar devices at the bottom of the ocean, disorients the whales and causes them to beach themselves. Never mind the fact they were beaching themselves 400 years ago when there was no United States. That's just a mere fact. Toss that aside. So they're going to place these devices in the Faroe Islands, claiming it's going to cause them to run away from the Faroe Islands, when in actuality it's going to cause them to beach themselves and to go into the fjords of the Faroe Islands, so the Faroe people will have a lot of whales to drag onto the beach, slaughter on the beach, cut them open with the blood and the gore, just so Animal Planet, Whale Wars, Faroe Islands can get that dramatic footage with that gory red blood all over the beach for their new spin-off. That's what this is about. That's why they're going to the Faroe Islands. That's why they're placing those devices at the bottom of the water, just so they can increase the ratings for the new spin-off, just so they can get you to donate to donate money. That's what they're doing, kids. And all the while, Captain Kangaroo abandoned the vessel and the Scotland. He did that with a vessel in Canada. The Canadian authorities confiscated it, issued a fine. He refused to pay. He just left the boat there because the suckers around the world bought him another one. The 80 gill, when it purposely ran into the Japanese vessel, it was being towed by one of the rust bucket garbage scows, and according to people tuned there, Beauregard Watson, the admiral there, he ordered the cable to be cut to let the 80 gills go haplessly into the Southern Ocean, polluting the waters, because he knew you will donate money to purchase a new one. And what did you do? You donated money so they could purchase a new one. He has no regard for the stuff that's bought with the money donated from you, because he knows you will donate more money. That's you, kids, donating money. Alright, folks. Pretend Commodore Tony signing off. One more time, kids. Abandoned ship. We'll see you. God bless you. God bless America. And God bless the nation you happen to be in. See ya.